Facebook. What's going on, everybody? Wanted to do a little live video here before I got ready to go out from a workout and things like that. Actually been having a lot of questions on like weight loss from a lot of people, especially with COVID. I'm probably sure so many of you guys had, I think most of the population, actually all of us at one way or another, at least in the U.S., and other countries had to lock down and go through all that there. So I'm sure everyone got some COVID pounds, you know, but a lot of questions that keep coming in my inbox or something one way or another is a lot about just general weight loss. And one question that is always asked, always, almost every time asked is like, the big one is, what pill or what can I do to make sure my body burns fat? Well, let's face it, setting your body up to burn fat, taking a pill or a crash diet or things like that, that's not always the best. I mean, yeah, there are things out there that do work, obviously, you know, but there's multiple other stuff that could play roles into that too. Genetics, things of this nature, you know, physical activity, how much one's active, what type of workouts they're doing, what type of body structure and type they have that sets them up to burn fat better. Some of us don't burn fat as good as others. Some of us really aren't insensitive to carbs and don't have a problem with carbohydrates and having them in the diet, and it doesn't affect fat retention and things like that. But others, it does cause some problems sometimes. So again, like maybe kind of finding out some of that background with you, or getting with someone or a professional, or getting some, you know, tests, health assessments and stuff done so you can find out where you stand on that spectrum would be great. But I mean, of course, always things like that can always come down the line. So for the point of today's video, it's just really just to talk about just general nutrition for weight loss in general. Like at the end of the day, we could take pills, we could crash diet, this, that, and the third, but it's really just about lifestyle, man. How you balance that. You know, the yin and the yang. There's always going to be ups and downs with every single thing in life. And that includes your foods or this or that. But if you want to remain a nice, decently healthy, lower weight, meaning fat, so a higher body composition, so, you know, more muscle versus fat mass, obviously. And that's what most of the population generally usually always ends up wanting anyways, is just to be leaner, you know, and that's okay. Take what God gave you, you know, and shape it and sharpen it, you know, iron sharpens iron. But at the end of the day, for weight loss, if you're not nourishing the body on a basic level, vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, you know, so micronutrients, sorry, I couldn't get the word out there. Not just fats, carbs, and proteins, but giving the body healthy foods, feeding the body with healthy stuff, vitamins, all of this, like I was just saying. This is going to set the body up to just do its processes better. It's going to allow the body to burn a little bit more fat. It's going to allow the body's hormone productions and things like this to be more on a normal level. For today's video, I don't want to go all crazy into hormones or this, that, and the third, and stress hormones and GABA and cortisol. None of that stuff. Like just some of the basics. Just talk about some general basics. Jen, what's up? Thank you very much, Mama. I spent a lot of years reading books and just working on it for myself. It's all trial and error, trust me. I made a lot more mistakes than the average person. That's all it is. Yep, let me know anytime, man. I'm always down for workout with everybody. I'll be getting one here soon, and then I got to go for work and things like that. But this weekend I got some free times. Give me a shout and send a message. I'll definitely get down for workout. I love that with anybody. But to get back onto the video for weight loss and things like that, or just toning up the body a little better, feeding yourself right, covering food groups, multiple food groups, multiple color for foods, fruits too. I know there's a butt ton of people out there that think fruits are the devil and this, that, and the third. No, man, they grow. You know, you want foods that grow. You want food. You don't want potato in the box. You want the real potato. You don't want a fruit in the can or in the thing with a bunch of the sauce and stuff. Eat the real fruit. You know, obviously as close to source as possible. Us as man is what messes the foods up and throws things off our body. But at the end of the day, what we do want for weight loss, I know people always want the quick fix, but I'm going to be a big one to tell you it is not a good thing. Do not always work for it to be the fastest, quickest thing. That's not it. That's not what it's about. Start one day at a time and work very, very, very diligently at some of those things, such as feeding the body better. Because if you work now, and let's say you take a solid 5 years and really fill that body and really change the lifestyle of how you eat and everything like that, that's going to add time. That's going to help with life. That's going to allow the body to do some of the things it naturally does better and probably sustain it for a longer period of time. You see so many people go up and down, up and down, up and down, or they start going crazy hard on workouts, grinding, going nuts, beating themselves up, and then they crash. Then they get back at it, and then they crash again. It's because they didn't create the lifestyle. They didn't find that balance with it. A buddy of mine, Jason Bimji, business partner, brother, him, his whole family, I was raised with them. Him just got him set up and really going, and literally watching him over the last 2 months just change the way he eats. Now he's grabbing at fruits. I seen him at work, at his restaurant. He's grabbing at fruits. I see him at his CBD store where the smoothie store is going to be. Speaking of that, stop by 909 Southeast 47th Terrace, Unit 101, 102. The CBD store, Medical Marijuana Doctor, and the CBD Smoothie Bar will be opening September 1st, next Tuesday, 2:30 p.m. But back to the video for today. Even just watching him, the food that he has there and things like that, the whole choices are mad different. Exactly, it's a battle of the mind. The whole choices are way different, way different. You see that, and now you see just a different energy in him, a different skin with it, the glow of his skin, all of that stuff, it matters. We are what we eat, really, at the end of the day. I know sometimes it's hard with the kids because I got girls, and I try to feed them as best I can. I put fruits and everything on their plates for them, and sometimes they want the stuff that I don't want to feed them, and sometimes I'm buying it all the time. And then, you're like crying afterwards because you ate it, and you're like, oh man, I got to go extra hard and burn this off, but it is what it is. Life, again, it's those ups and downs, even with the food. But ultimately for the weight loss, it's just still focus at proper nutrition. Splurging here or there isn't the bad thing. If you're doing diligently enough effort on the physical activity part and on the exercising part to create a more higher metabolism, revving up your engine, getting the body to burn more calories, ultimately burning more of what you're wanting it to burn, fat, just setting up and eating right and starting there is crucial. The body needs micronutrients, phytonutrients, macronutrients. It needs a broad range, broad spectrum, multiple colorful foods. This is great. The big thing that I always tell everybody, man, is don't be shy to ask questions. Like if you got a problem or you want to know how to lose weight or you want some help with something, don't ever feel ashamed to reach out to someone that one way or another in life or on social media or something. Just ask a question. The worst question asked is the one that you didn't ask. So at the end of the day, asking it, even if someone ignores you, doesn't have anything to say, whatever, it doesn't matter. You still ask. You still seek for the help. Seek for the help. There's people out there that are great with nutrition. There are people out there that are great in prepping people for competitions and bodybuilding. There are people out there that are excellent and just completely cutting and shredding people down. There are people out there that are very good at just building a butt. There's everybody in this fitness and health and wellness field. There's nothing that you cannot find or seek out help from somebody. So I encourage you, just seek out. If you ever got any questions, just drop a comment. 2 different things. Work hard so we can play hard and get the one. Yeah, basically. I can't see all the comment because it's going down, but you're on the right point there, Jen. But for the point of today, guys, I just want to get you across to you guys. If you have any questions at all about health, wellness, fitness, nutrition, comment. You can send a DM to me on this, Jayhess Wellness, Jayhess Wellness on Facebook. You can send a DM there, ask anything you want to. I also, if you'd like to, you can stop by my website. Go ahead, send me a DM or drop in a comment. I'll put the website in the comments. You can go there, and there's a free health assessment on my website for the nutrition supplements that I take. and I use a bunch of different vitamins and things that I am deficient in, then that's what helps me continue on through a lot of the stuff I'm doing and workouts and things of that, and just keeping the energy up and keeping me able to move through my ups and downs of life that I've had to deal with over the last couple of years of my life. So again, just feeding the body and the mind right, just generally it's going to help still maintain and keep the body down. All right, we all make mistakes and it is what it is, but let's go ahead and start today. Remember, guys, I'll put inside the comments the health website. You can go take the health assessment. If you're interested and you actually want to get even more deeper into it like I did a DNA test. And it's a complete detailed report that just lays out mad information about you. And that, for me and myself, was a game changer when I did that, because that completely gave me understanding of why my body responded different. Jason, what's up, buddy? I see you on there. I haven't seen you in a long while. Hope you're doing well, buddy. But for me, with the finding out from the DNA test and things like that was a game changer on my workouts and just me understanding how and what to feed myself. I stopped keeping carbs away from myself, and I realized I actually did better when I found out I wasn't sensitive to carbohydrates. I did better when I cut certain fats out because I found out I had a problem with burning fat. It was just nuts. So if you got any questions about that, I can get you in the right direction for that too, guys. And it's an insane detailed test. Very, very, very much worth it. Stay tuned over the weekend. I'm going to have a couple more lives going on where we're going to have a few more discussions on some basic stuff like this. Very short videos, obviously, like this live. And then remember, next week starts the how-to videos on exercise. 60-second demos or less of just nothing but hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of exercises. I'm going to be dropping them to the YouTube channel. J Hess Wellness. Hit me up on Instagram, JH_wellness. Talk to you guys later. Create your future.